I am Jackie Krick. I'm the CEO of ECU Communications. Today we're talking about Women's Month and the impact that women have made across history and specifically in business. A great example of a woman who's inspired me is my tia Aida. She lives in Colombia. In her early 20s, she suffered a drastic accident that left her in a wheelchair. And after surpassing her inability to walk, she became the example for so many to follow. And specifically those that were not able to get out and do all the things on their own because they were disabled, and for children. So she became the face of Colombia. She participated in the Special Olympics and also in the Pan American Games. Came back with medals, gold medals, silver, bronze. And to me, that's an amazing example of someone who has surpassed her own physical capabilities to inspire others. The most influential person in my life, no doubt, has been my mother. She's no longer with us, but I believe that she played a significant role in shaping who I am today, giving me the opportunity to think on my own, think on my feet, follow my dreams, giving me that reassurance in the foundation of who I am today. There have been other strong women in my life. That first person that comes to mind is Mary Williams. I worked for her many years ago, but she was instrumental in mentoring me and giving me the ability to think through strategically and solve issues. So I think about her a lot when I have issues and kind of go back and say, well, what would Mary Williams do? Someone else I look up to is a woman who I don't know personally. Her name is Diana Trujillo. She happens to be from Colombia, where I'm from. And she became extremely top of mind for me a few years ago when her story broke. She's an aerospace engineer for NASA. But her story is tremendous. She, to me, is a trailblazer. She came to the United States with, I think, something like $300 in her pocket. And look where she is now. So as a woman, I look up to her to see how she has made herself to be a leader, not just in NASA, but really she's representing women across the world. Starting a woman-owned business is meaningful to me because it has brought me many phases of development and taught me, till now, a lot of lessons. I started my business on my kitchen table with a laptop that I purchased for about $2,000. That's pretty much all I had. And that was the first piece of equipment that I had for the company. So through the years, by the way, we've been in business for 19 years now, so very proud of that. But through the years as the company grew and I got out of my kitchen table, I was able to secure office space and hire employees. And that to me was the second big piece of being very proud of owning a business. Being able to have employees, additional help, additional talent that essentially would help grow my business. In federal government alone, we deal with high-profile agencies like the Department of Homeland Security, the Census Bureau, the Small Business Administration, and the list goes on. So the story continues, but I'm very proud of what's been accomplished so far, and I am definitely looking forward to learning some more and continuing on this mission. The women at ECU are amazing. They're tremendous. They're always willing to help. They bring talent, compassion. They are willing to help any way they can. Sometimes they go off of their own capabilities to help out. And a lot of culture. We all come from a diverse background, and the women add more to that. So very, very happy to have all the women that help us be successful, but also that provide their feedback and influence. The success that ECU has had definitely impacted the community, more so the local community, because in 2013, we initiated a 501c3 nonprofit organization called Impacto Youth. Impacto Youth serves underserved young people, students with education and leadership, and gives them the opportunity to go beyond high school, to go and take on careers in college or alternative education to make them responsible members of the community. So to me, that is a much needed opportunity that we've been able to deliver and we're working on. I believe that I've helped to influence other women in my family. Well, let me back up just a little bit in terms of women in my family, because I am the youngest of 4, and I have 3 brothers. So essentially, I grew up just being the only woman in my family, in my immediate family. But my brothers had nieces, and I believe that I've hopefully influenced them, give them inspiration, give them the support that they need, any kind of leading by example. And today I have 2 little granddaughters that I really believe that I'll be a great influencer in ensuring that they are good members of society and follow their dreams, really. That's the top piece that I would like to influence on them. We owe a lot to the women in our lives and the future women in our lives. These are our friends, our sisters, our daughters, our granddaughters, and these are the women who become change makers, right? We do so much in the world. We juggle so many things. We take on a lot of responsibility, whether it is here at work or at home, or women who are doing both. And they make it happen every single day. Multitasking, collaborating, building, supporting, creating. And so I think we are just built to grow, built to last, and built to make things happen, and to go beyond connected.